Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today for the full moon in Capricorn. This is just happening after the summer solstice in the month of June. So that happened on the 20th. We have a full moon on the 24th. And as all full moons, this is about conclusions. So something coming to the climax, something that you are done with and ready to let go, finishing things up. So if you want to check where your Capricorn is in your chart, you might be able to glean just a little bit more information around the message for you. So good luck with that. Obviously, this is a pick a card, pick an acorn, and we'll see what tree, what oak we can grow from the tiny acorn. All right, go ahead and pick one or just listen to all three and I will see you on the other side. Okay, pile number one. You got the Fool card from the Caroline Myss Archetype cards. This is a very interesting card to get here because it tells about having a sense of humor. It's fearlessly revealing emotions, helping people laugh at absurdities and hypocrisy. The shadow side is using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. So yeah, got to be true to self and to keep it light and keep your sense of humor, basically. And interesting in that because you got the King of Hearts, and you got the Ace of Spades, and you got the Six of Diamonds. So this talks about big emotional love. This is the energy of sacrifice for family and emotional matters. It is the grandpa card for comforting energy. It is unconditional love, effective parenting, tough love kind of discipline, knowing when and how and where to do that emotional balancing. You know, bringing people up rather than bringing people down. It is transformation through circumstance. So it's understanding that it's a letting go of the lower self limitations and it's necessary for spiritual growth. So yeah, this is a really perfect for a full moon. You'll be in complete knowledge of what it is that you are ready to let go of because it's so noble, very noble. And we got the House card for clarifying, which is you just being king of the castle. Lovely, beautiful, big energy here because it is about keeping that communication and humor all in under the same roof, if you will. And if you can get that under your feet, right? If you can embody that, then you are going to be in store for one of the biggest revelations. This is the revelation card. It reflects, all aces reflect the sun, which, as you know, in a full moon is also reflecting the sun. And this is about remedies and cures, and it is also about exploring something about oneself. It's an introspection, but it's also just time for a new revelation. So once you let whatever it is that you need to let go, you will have this amazing epiphany to deal with. You got the fish in the reverse here. So it's not going to be like a bunch of them. This is like one significant revelation. And what's that revelation going to be about? Well, it's going to be about your skills and your talents and in general, hard work paying off. The sixes are rewards cards and the diamonds are all about finance, skills, talents, psychic abilities, creature comforts. It is highly intuitive. So yeah, this is just hard work paying off for you. Lots of satisfaction, lots of joy, lots of reward for your efforts, validation from other people, places, and things. And yeah, you are going to be in the flow. And you got the birds to go along with it. So I see the birds as your peeps, your people that are around you and supportive of you. And this is just really exciting because I don't know what your revelation is going to be about, but congratulations anyway. This is pretty amazing for you. I wish you the best of luck with it. Thanks. Okay, pile number 2. We are using Caroline Myss archetype cards, and you got the Advocate. So the light attributes are to inspire you to put compassion into action. Got to know yourself very well to be able to do that, because the shadow side is embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. So this is really about you understanding your balance and staying in that good, positive spot where you can treat yourself as well as you treat anyone else, right? Very empathetic here, in order to be the best advocate that you can. And whatever causes that it may be that you're being called to, it's an interesting card for you to get during a full moon, because the full moon in Capricorn, of course, is very strong. It is not wishy-washy at all. It's knowing yourself very well. And it is about truth, right? And so what is it that you need to embody? Well, you got the Queen of Diamonds. This is an interesting card as well. It is, it encompasses the 4s, 5s, and 6 in the diamond suits. So this is all about being confident and secure and being able to speak clearly and act clearly and just knowing yourself so well, because the Queen here can have her moments of when she wants to be controversial. So again, with these shadow attributes, you may be challenged by that, tempted to do the wrong thing or to go after something for the wrong reasons. I should clear that, because everybody gets tempted. Everyone has to think about what's going to be best for you and for everyone else during this period of time. And you get the birch rod, which means knowing what to sweep away and what to keep. So big decision making here for you. And it's all about your concrete skills, your tools, your being of the highest energy, that dynamic, sparkly, powerful manager of the Queen of Diamonds. This is just beautiful, feminine energy. And in the spread, it is time to collect the prize when she shows up. It's stable and powerful. It's a connection with yourself or to another valued thing or person or place. It's really, really lovely, and it is you understanding yourself in a very solid, concrete way. So keep it clean, keep it truthful, and what shall you get? Ooh, a connection to a remedy or a cure. So the 2s are moon energy. So here you go. It is just this beautiful connection to exactly what you need. So this can be something for your physically or mentally coming into contact with what you need. So very nice, right? And you get the dog, so it's all good. I love the dog card because this is just a faithful, truthful, lovely soul companion that you trust to all ends. So, yeah, what a beautiful thing to have happen for you. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, there's not much more I can say about that, because it's just this lovely connection. I think your whole thing is right here in this advocate for self as well as others, and being able to make that decision on a really very high vibration of knowing yourself. So this is the challenge, and this is what you'll get, and it has something to do with the 9 of Diamonds. 9s are about conclusions of preconceived ideas. So this is pretty cool that you get this here. This is also known as the Abundance card. So again, with the diamond suit, very intuitive, psychic. It's channeling abundance, right? It is a deeper understanding of what giving and receiving is, because you have to give to receive. It's really interesting that this card represents it being time to see the preconceived conclusion of what you had valued. Okay, so it's about letting go of something that you held value in order to connect with this tolerance and acceptance of yourself, right? In order to receive. It's time to see how you can give in order to receive what Source deems is fair value of your manifesting. How do you like that? Okay, and again, it is all about keeping clear, because this is the Clouds card. This is about foggy thinking in reverse, or clear thinking. So you got the foggy thinking, so you're going to be challenged by that, so be forewarned. But wow, look at what's yours. Beautiful connection to something that you are going to have and hold as a very high source given value to something. Really lovely. Okay, thank you. Okay, pile number 3. This is the Caroline Myss archetype cards, and you got the Magical Child. The light attributes is seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, that belief that everything is possible. The shadow side of all of this is pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Very interesting that you get this card if you've picked the pile number 3. It's also all about embodying the wisdom and courage in the face of difficult circumstance. So it's being gifted with imagination and the belief that everything is possible, right? You do the work, you make that manifestation, and voila, you get it. And this is about you and being ready for that, keeping in that connection. So how to embody this? How to get the most out of this full moon for you? So you got the 2 of Hearts. This is moon energy, and it is water, which is Cancer energy. So yeah, you are already off to a really beautiful start. So ace 2s are all about that connection after the aces that you have in order to emotionally express your own love, and seeing the reflection, because it's the moon, the reflection in another person that we come in contact with. So it's connecting with people, places, and skills and talents emotionally. Intimate relations, passionate about something. It's artistic connections. So yeah, it's very supportive, it's very nurturing, nourishing, and it feels good coming together with something that you are passionate about. Really lovely. And look at this, you get the heart card. It's all about making that commitment. It is really a beautiful thing for you to be asked to do, right? I mean, because this could be emotionally connecting to something that you are newly discovering. Lovely. Okay, so, and then what? So you get the 5 of clubs. Right? How are you supposed to come to this big revelation that you can believe in the potential for the sacred beauty in all things, right? Finding the wabi-sabi. That's not an easy thing to do. It's easy to say, but it's not easy to do. Well, Source will have you know that it is through trial and error. So you're going to have to do a lot of exploring and experimenting with this 5. 5s are all about learning through trial and error. You take that little bit from everything that doesn't work, because you always learn something, and you hang on to that little nugget until you find what does work. And this is on a deep soul level with the 5s. The 5s are all about having Source teaching you these lessons in order to see you grow intellectually and knowledge seeking. And you got the Mountain. So it's not going to be easy. You're going to have some trial and error getting around, over, or through the mountain of obstacles. So, but as I was saying, it's going to be a learning experience. You are going to do just fine. The 5s are all about Jupiter energy, which brings a really joyful energy to it. The Jupiter loves to bring joy to any situation. So yeah, it is moving through whatever energy is out there, as far as it being a restless energy. So be sure to make the right choices. It's all about seeking spiritual knowledge and having this great opportunity to grow with Source's help spiritually through making right choices through trial and error. It is really sings to my heart, because I love experimenting and gleaming those nuggets, and it's all in the journey, all in the story, right? 5s are all about the journey and the story. So what do you get for all of this hard work? But I guess it all depends on how you're looking at it, right? So yes, the King of Spades. This is such a great card. This is so concrete. I know that's a diamond term, but the King is all about conclusions of, it's about a life of getting past, over, through an ordeal or an obstacle. It's about being obsessed about something. It's about knowing your weaknesses and to transform basically from a low vibration to a high vibration. It's intense when the Kings show up. This is serious transformation, revelation about yourself. It can be about another person, place, or thing, but usually it's about you, especially in a reading like this. So don't get caught in the limitation of the belief, right? Because this is all about deconstructing. This is all about letting something go in order to recognize a more noble and higher vibe you, and making a commitment with the ring to do it. Really, really lovely growth here. So yeah, I hope you liked the reading, and thanks for watching. And best of luck to you, group number 3.